From a balloon 745 feet high, the angle of depression to the Ranger headquarters is 57 degrees, 48 minutes, and 22 seconds. How far is the headquarters from a point on the ground directly below the balloon? This needs to be to the nearest foot. So there is a balloon 745 feet high. So I'm going to try to do my best drawing here. We have a balloon here. And we get a little carrying case for the person. So here's where the person would be in this balloon. It says this balloon is a certain amount of feet high. Well, how high is the balloon from the ground? It is 745 feet. The angle of depression to the Ranger headquarters. Now, if you remember angle of depression, what that means is if a person was looking straight out, then they change their eyesight from looking out to looking down to the Ranger headquarters, and it's 57 degrees. So it'd be something like this maybe. So this is right here. This would be the Ranger headquarters. So this right here would have our 57 degrees, 48 minutes, 22 seconds. It says how far is the Ranger headquarters from a point on the ground directly below the balloon? How far is the headquarters here? So what we're looking for is from this spot to this spot. That's what we're trying to solve, is say, how far is the headquarters from a spot below the balloon? That's what we're looking for. And I put an X because it's the next distance. Now we have a Y, we have a right angle. Now we just need the angle on the X-axis. Well, if you know your geometry, you would know that whenever you have these two parallel lines and a transversal, that these follow alternate interiors. So this angle is exactly the same as this angle. Those are exactly the same. So we do have the angle on the X-axis, as it turns out. So if I need to find that X and I'm given a Y, I'm going to use something in the tangent family because psi y cos X, tangent is Y over X. But I want the X on top. So which function has X over Y? Well, that would be the cotangent function. So we're going to use cotangent. We'll say cotangent of 57 degrees, 48 minutes, and 22 seconds equals X over 745 feet. To solve this, we're going to do one step. We're going to multiply by 745. Those go away, and this should give us our X. So I'm going to go to my calculator. Now, this appears from the drawing that this X should be smaller. So we'll do that as a check for our answer. And I know it should be smaller because this angle was more than 45. So the drawing should be somewhat accurate. So we go 745 times the cotangent. And we had 57 full degrees, followed by 48 minutes and 22 seconds. Minutes is down there with the degree button. There's minutes. And to get seconds, you just press the button twice. Just like that. Now I have that correct. I press enter, and my answer should be 469.04 feet, which we're going to round. It says to the nearest foot. If you're looking over here, it says to the nearest foot. So we'll say this is roughly 469 feet. And that's how we'd get our answer.